Good morning and welcome to another adventure. Today we are back in the New Forest in Hampshire, starting off at the cottage lodge where we have a nice cooked breakfast. After breakfast we headed into Bolderwood to a deer sanctuary, so let's see if we can spot some. Hello guys, it's a brand new day and a brand new adventure and we're back in the New Forest. This time we thought we'd start off our day with a bit of a walk. So we're on this trail. It's split up into 3 sections, red, blue and yellow. Each of them are different lengths, and there's a little visitor centre at the beginning. I think you can get a little booklet that gives you more information. And there's a viewing platform, but there's also deer all around here. You may spot them, you may not. Let's hope we can spot some deer on our travels. We opted for the Red Trail, which is 2 miles in total, and bumped into some horses that were grazing in the forest. This is so gorgeous. It's such a beautiful and peaceful walk, but the weather looks like it's about to turn and we might have a little bit of a shower. We're going to finish this walk and we'll catch you guys a little bit later. Sadly, we didn't spot any deer, but saw an ice cream van selling a nice selection of ice creams and couldn't resist, so decided to give them a try. So what do you have after a nice long walk? An ice cream. I've got honeycomb and mint chocolate chip with mine, and Tig has
biscoff on top and coffee at the bottom.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
After our tasty ice creams, we drove 30 minutes towards Christchurch. We were heading to the beach, but had decided to walk up along the coastal path towards Hengistbury Head. We're here at Christchurch. We're just walking on the cliff tops. It started raining and it's freezing. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain on the umbrella. I'm glad we actually have an umbrella. So we're just walking along this coastal path up to the top of the cliff. So the sun has come out, the Isle of Wight is visible again. So hopefully I can capture it, because this doesn't have the greatest of zooms. So hopefully when I get nearer, it'll still be visible. It's a nice little area here, very peaceful, even though it's a bank holiday Monday. Thankfully, the rain and clouds passed and out came the sunshine. So we're making our way up Hengistbury Head, so hopefully we can get some lovely views of the ocean from up here. Though we've been to this beach a few times, I've never been up Hengistbury Head before, so I thought I'd come up with you guys. Oh my goodness, this is amazing up here. The views all around the coastal area are fantastic. The sun has come out on cue, so we can get a fantastic view of the Needles. The sea is so calm and still, even though it's a bit windy. It just looks so beautiful here, honestly. Now there's a coast guard just up there, and apparently a few days ago there was a cliff fall where it just basically collapsed, so they said to be on the lookout. This is such a beautiful spot. I love the little houses all laid out in a line into the water. They kind of like it, they stretch out a long line of houses and it looks so cool.
So in the 19th century they used to mine for iron here. So this is called Quarry Pond, and this was one of the areas that used to be dug from.
This area is so beautiful, and they've got a lot of areas that are protected along here too. There is a certain frog that lives around these parts. I think it's called a natterjack or something like that, and it makes the most odd noises apparently. This is a lovely peaceful walk, and I love that there are benches dotted all around so you can sit and take in the views. Being by the ocean is one of the best places on earth, I think. It's everything. It's like the sea air, the sunshine. You can't help but feel relaxed when you're by the sea. Approaching the end of the cliff where we're going to call this walk a day. At the top of the world! Well, not quite, but it is really amazing, and a lovely view over the ocean, looking out at the Needles, and it's just so peaceful here. I love it. Oh God, nearly fell over then. Pay attention, Kate, pay attention. It's such a lovely place, this, it really is. Especially when you live in the city, escaping to the countryside when you can is a definite must. We decided to head back a slightly different way. So we're on a bit of an adventure now. We were just heading back to the car and we decided to go a completely different route. We don't actually know where we are, but we're parallel to the water and the town of Christchurch, I think. You look like a crazy man with that umbrella stick. Nicely done though. Whee! We left Christchurch behind and made our way to Butler's Hard in Beaulieu. So we've now come to the pub to enjoy the sunshine by the water. We got into the pub and ordered a nice cider. So we're here at Butler's Hard. There's a pub area and a museum on site. We've been here, me and Tick, a few times kayaking and stuff, so it's a really nice place to just chill out. Still no kayaking for me, sadly, because of my wrist, but hopefully I'll be back into it soon enough. This looks like the perfect spot to enjoy a nice cold drink.
I've got a delicious cider. I've not tried this particular one before. It's not too sweet, but it's nice and crisp.
I have the same cider, so let's see if I like it. That's lovely. That's very refreshing. It tastes a little bit similar to Stowford Press, but a little bit more sweet, maybe. But it's really, really nice. Nice little cider, and the view from here is just perfect. We left the calm waters behind and made our way back to Brockenhurst. The Cottage Lodge is a great little bed and breakfast in the heart of the village of Brockenhurst, and we've been going here for years. All the rooms are named after places in the forest. Once we freshened up, we made our way into the village to grab something to eat. Can you spot the horses dotted about? So it's a lovely evening, despite a little bit of drizzle. I love this place because you can be wandering around and bump into ponies and donkeys all over the village. This is hilarious, like the donkeys are just wandering around everywhere, going in the bins, having a good old feed. And speaking of good old feeds, Tig and me are in the mood for some Indian food. So we're going to go to Dynasty in Brockenhurst and have some tasty food. We were in the mood for some Indian food and decided to stop at Dynasty, starting off with some poppadoms. So I've got some paneer tikka. It looks really good, so let's get in there. They're so tasty. The paneer is beautifully seasoned with the tikka and it's just really, really tasty. I love paneer. For my main, I went for the pathia, which is similar to dansang, cooked in a sweet and sour sauce. Tig had an interesting dish called a harissa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it had a blend of flavours including peppers, paprika, rose petals and garlic. Right, let's give these a try. So I've gone for a vegetable pathia. It's a sort of sweet and sour dish, so let's go for it. It's such a lovely flavour. It's got a nice kick to it afterwards, which is sort of like an afterthought, but it's hard to explain it, but slightly, just the slightest bit sweet, a little bit sour touch, but it's more sort of sweet and spicy, but very, very lightly sweet. It tastes all kinds of seasoning in here, like garlic, and it's just amazing. The potatoes are so soft. Everything is just lovely and tender. Lovely flavours. Absolutely delicious. But one-handed eating is not working.
Okay, so I went for a chicken harissa, and it looked quite interesting because it contains peppers, paprika, rose petals and garlic. And I really love that rose flavour. Like I used to love like Parma violets and sweets like that. So I'm very intrigued as to what this is going to taste like. That's really delicious. It says spicy, but I'd say it's mildly spicy, but you can really taste the floral flavours coming through on it. It's arguably one of the most unique Indian dishes I've tried. I went for the chicken because I figured they do it with lamb as well, but I tend to find lamb's quite flavourful, so it's harder to be able to tell what the sauce tastes like. If I went for the chicken, I thought I might be able to discern it better, and it definitely works really well. I'd definitely go for the chicken. Really good.
I feel like I've got a bit of a cold coming on, so I might sound like but anyway, this is a really nice place. It's very relaxed, very chilled. The food is amazing, so I definitely recommend it if you're ever in Brockenhurst. After all that food, we headed back to the B&B for the night. So back in our room now, nice and cosy, in for the night. Thanks guys for joining us. Until next time guys, bye! Oof. Next time we go somewhere completely different, far away from the UK to Marrakesh in Morocco, where we explore the buzzing nightlife of Marrakesh, the markets, and take in those amazing Moroccan vibes. So until next time guys, take care and we'll see you soon.